We're here at the beautiful Occidental Xcaret Resort here in the Riviera Maya, and this is the review that you don't want to miss. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. As you heard, we are on location at the Occidental Riviera Maya Xcaret Resort, and we're going to cover what the resort has to offer, some of the amenities, and we're going to give our brutally honest review at the end of this video. If you are sick of all of the brochure reviews where they just read what the website says and then tell you, why don't you go stay there? This is the video you want. Be sure to stay to the end because we will cover our personal experience at this resort. Now, if you are watching this and you've already booked your stay at this resort, we do have another video, which is our survival guide. The survival guide covers a lot of the stuff that we can't cover in this video because there's just way too much content. So if you've already decided this is the resort for you, be sure to check out that survival guide because we definitely have tips that are going to help you survive the resort. And believe me, you do need the tips to survive the resort. Nestled in the heart of the Riviera Maya, the Occidental at Xcaret, it is a 4-star resort that offers the perfect balance of relaxation and adventure. Operating on a 24-hour all-inclusive basis, it boasts 765 rooms. It is designed to provide comfort and stunning views of lush tropical gardens. Whether you're in the mood for a swim, dolphin watching, or lounging on a private bay with soft white sand, this resort has it all. Foodies will be delighted by the 10 bars and 11 restaurants offering a variety of international and local flavors. Plus, it's just a 70-minute drive from the Cancun airport, making it a convenient option for travelers. Let's start by diving into the accommodations. 765 rooms and suites that include deluxe rooms. These are about 344 square feet, and they're equipped with 2 double beds or 1 king-size bed. Special note on the rooms is included in the review portion of this video at the end. Trust me, you need to understand how they handle room reservations here because this could be a deal breaker for many of you who are looking to stay at this resort. Next up, we have the Junior Suite, which for a little bit more money, they'll give you a little bit more space. These are up to 506 square feet, and they also offer a king-size bed or 2 double bed options. Then they have the Deluxe Concierge rooms, which are the same as the original rooms. They also offer a concierge service, which is not included in the base room option. And then they have the Royal Level Luxury rooms, which are 431 square feet, and it is the ultimate in luxury. These rooms come with high-end amenities like a full bathroom with a hot tub, daily minibar restocking, and access to exclusive facilities, including their private lounge and restaurant. On to the dining experience. This resort has 11 restaurants and 10 bars. Those restaurants include Le Buffet, which is a breakfast, lunch, and dinner buffet. This is your standard eating experience. La Hacienda, which is great for those of you who are craving Mexican food. This is a reservation-only resort where you will book your time and show up at that time. Las Olivia, which is an Italian/Mediterranean restaurant. De Oriental, which is a sushi-themed restaurant with dinner service. The Steakhouse, which is a meat lover's haven where they offer all kinds of steak and seafood options. La Piazza, which is obviously a pizzeria, and Paco's Tacos, which is exactly that, tacos. Now, La Pizzeria and Paco's Tacos are actually the same place. So if you're at one, you're also at the other. You can order whichever you like. Don't get confused. The resort does try to confuse you a little bit because they say, we've got 11 restaurants. Well, it turns out some of them are in the same place as the other restaurants, so you don't really have 11 separate places, even though you have 11 separate food options. And don't forget the Beach Club, which is actually just right behind us here. This is your breakfast and your lunch buffet option. So 2 buffets, no reservation needed, and many dinner options where you have to do a reservation to eat at those dinner options. They do have bars scattered throughout the property, many of them located near the pools. Be warned, they do not have waiters going around asking what you want to drink, so you have to go to the bars to get the drinks you're looking for, but they have plenty of them at all of the pool sides all around the property. Looking for fun and activities? Occidental at Xcaret offers a wide range of activities, making it an excellent choice for families, couples, and solo travelers alike. Plenty of pools. There is a separate beach. So normally it's all this rocky landscape, just like you see here, but right here we've got this beautiful little cutout which goes to a private beach bay with white sandy beaches. It is protected with a seaweed stopper and a shark stopper, which makes people like me a little bit more comfortable swimming in this part of the ocean. Nightlife and entertainment. As the sun sets, the resort comes alive with nightly entertainment, the theater showcasing captivating performances, including a Mayan-themed show, while the mini disco offers the kids a chance to groove, and then later on, adults will get the same opportunity to attend the night disco. Tons of activities, including golf, archery, tennis, paddleball, pickleball, chess. They've got lots of different options scattered throughout the property. And no resort would be complete without a wellness spa and a gym option. The gym is free. The spa is an extra service that you pay for. Most of the time you will get a 20% off coupon when you book through the link that we have down below through our partner with Expedia. So that takes us to the part of the video where you hear my personal thoughts. As you can tell, we are here. I'm not just some guy reading reviews online saying, yeah, this is what I think about it. I'm actually here, I'm experiencing this resort, and this is my experience at this resort. Now, first off, looking through almost 5,000 reviews on Expedia, this resort has an 8.2 out of 10 rating, which is really good. A lot of members love the property, love the experience here, and they have some great things to say. I can concur that the property is beautiful. It's sprawling. There's tons to do here. There's lots of opportunities to walk around and check out whatever it is that you want to see. Guests rave about the excellent staff, particularly their ability to communicate in multiple languages and incredible variety of food. I have vacationed at a ton of resorts all over Riviera Maya and other parts of Mexico, and I absolutely agree. The guests here have a very good understanding of English. So if English is your preferred language, you will be able to communicate with pretty much everyone on the property. This has not been my experience at many of the other resorts we've stayed at, so it is a refreshing addition to this resort experience. However, no resort is perfect. So while the variety of food is outstanding, the quality is questionable. They have a lot of food, but it's really bland and doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. And that was really surprising for me because most buffet restaurants that we've attended in this area are better than this. So the food, not great. Those foodies that we talked about earlier, you thought you were going to be excited about the 11 restaurants, but it turns out all the food is kind of meh at best. You're not going to starve to death. There is food to eat, and don't worry, I'm sure I've already gained an extra 10 pounds over what I was when I came here. So that's not a problem, but if you really like food that tastes really flavorful, it's not here. The rooms are adequate, but we told you guys we're going to warn you about the rooms. So when you book your room type. So you book a deluxe room, a junior suite, a deluxe concierge room, or a royal level luxury room. What you don't book is the bed. Now, we came with my wife and I for our 25th anniversary and our adult children. So we booked 2 rooms. The one room we booked as a double bedroom, the other room as a king bedroom. It turns out they consider the bed type to be a request. It is not a room. So you did not book a king bed junior suite. You booked a junior suite and you will get either 2 beds or 1 king bed. You don't get to actually choose. So when we checked in, there was no issues. But when we went to the room, we found out we didn't have a king bed. I had to go back to the front, tell them, hey, you booked us in the wrong room. They said there's no option to switch. And I said, well, that's ridiculous. Surely you've got other king bed rooms. Maybe you've got to have someone else who wants a double bed room. They said, come back in the morning. We went back in the morning, same story. I went back that night, same story. I went back the next morning and they said, no, you do not have an option. I said, okay, I will pay you for a room upgrade. Swap me to one of the suite rooms. Swap me to any room that has a king bed in it. I will pay you extra money for that king bed. They said, nope, too bad, we're full. You get the room you've got, that's all you've got. And so that was our experience. Very, very disappointed that that's how they handle the rooms, and something that you guys need to be aware of when you're making your booking. Keep in mind, we booked 6 months in advance. This was not a last minute booking. They had plenty of time to figure out how to get us a king bed room. They just didn't feel inclined to do that at all. Price-wise, you can't beat it. There's a lot to experience here, and it is somewhat on the cheaper side of options here in Mexico, especially in Riviera Maya. So to get something with such great reviews and all of the space that you have here, it really is a good bargain for the price, but you need to be aware of what you're getting. Some other notable complaints that we've had, like I said, we've been here for our 25th anniversary. Every single resort I've been at, I let them know we're celebrating an anniversary, and we've always come into our room to something special, a card on the bed, a letter, chocolates, something, roses, anything to try and make your special event more special. This is the first time we've stayed in Mexico at expensive and cheap resorts and have had zero effort made to celebrate our special occasion. I understand that is an extra that other resorts have done. I'm very surprised that this resort does not go that extra mile for that special event that we're trying to celebrate. They do have guest services in the lobby of every resort, but those guest services are only there to get you to attend their resort presentation. When we asked about booking dinner, when we asked about switching our room, when we asked about any kind of other amenity type things that you might want to know about, they only had one thing on their mind: when are you going to attend our presentation? Now, we've been duped into those presentations in the past, and we have no interest in going again, so we politely declined, and we were on our own. They did not want to help us in any way after we had said no to that presentation. Hot water. Most resorts in Mexico have giant black tanks on the roof that heat the water by the sun through the day. That's normally not a problem, and we've never had a problem, but here we did run out of hot water in the early evening, and you will not get hot water again until the next day after the sun's been out for a while to heat those tanks back up. This is common, it seems, for a lot of travelers, and there's nothing they can do about it. If you do not have hot water, there's just no hot water. Be sure to check out our top secret survival guide, which is in a different video where we tell you how to deal with some of these problems and try to walk you through how to make your stay a little bit more enjoyable now that we've experienced it for ourselves. So that's a different video. Be sure to check that one out if you're curious how to have a hot shower while you're at this resort. And one of the things they list on the website is that there's a gourmet coffee shop. Be warned, the coffee shop is not included in the all-inclusive. It costs money. If you want coffee, you have to go to the buffet. They do have a machine where you can pick a couple of different coffee options. If you love your Starbucks in the morning, it's not here. So if you can't live without that Starbucks for the week that you're going to be in Mexico, this might not be the resort for you, or be sure to bring some extra pesos so that you can buy a coffee at the gourmet coffee shop. Resort information, totally sparse. You have to figure it out as you go, or just go without. That's where our top secret travel guide comes in place, because we will tell you everything that we've learned. But if you're looking for information here, there's maps all over the place for finding your way around. They don't work very good. There's no app, there's no list of activities, there's nothing. So we've had to figure it all out as we go. Nobody seems to be looking to share any of that information with you, no matter who we ask. We already talked about the poolside service. There isn't any. So when you need a drink, get up out of your chair and go to the bar to grab the drink that you're looking for. I'm totally shocked that they don't have someone coming around bringing you drinks. I guess it saves them money because you're going to drink less if you have to go get it yourself. I can't say enough how great the property is. It is a beautiful property. It delivered in every way that I thought it should. The biggest downfalls of this resort are the customer experience provided by the people who run the resort and the decisions they've made. It is not hard to have an app or a website for guests here, but they just don't have one. So in many ways, you're just kind of tossed out there to figure it out for yourself and just kind of navigate the whole experience on your own. That's a really disappointing, when it would not take much for them to go that extra little mile and make this resort go from an 8 to a 10. That has been our experience. I'm curious to know about your experience though. Post in the comments down below. If you've stayed here before, let us know. Did you find anything out that we maybe missed in this video? If I haven't scared you away and you're interested in this resort, it is a beautiful resort and you won't be disappointed as long as you have all those other expectations in check. So for those of you who are thinking, I'd love to try it out, I have put a link in the description where you can go to our Expedia partner site and book this stay or any other stay that you might have. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.